Well, that was a disaster. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys can come back. My phone dropped and I pressed the button and it turned off my phone, and then it takes forever to come back on, and then my fingerprint didn't match, and holy cow, I am not a technical person at all. So yes, I am back. We are live now again. See, this is the thing about live. Things happen and you can't, this is the best I can do. So sorry about that. Hopefully everybody from that was here before will come back, and one person. Okay, good. Welcome, one person. Yeah, I'm not a technical person at all. Like, people are saying, Michelle, do Zooms. I can't even work my phone, apparently. I've got my phone here for doing these lives, and I just touch a button and everything, wow. Okay, so again, this is my top 10. Hi, Audra. This is my top 10 stamp sets in the current catalog. These are on sale, all of the stamp sets. It is you, I see you, Audra. All of the stamp sets in the catalog are on sale today only, at 15% off. And I'm going to show you my top 10 ones. Now, again, this is not the top 10 of all my favorites, because holiday catalog has some of my absolute favorites in here. But these are some pretty cool ones. So it's just me and you, Audra. How's it going? I had a whole bunch of people on the other live, and then I dropped my phone and pressed a button and couldn't get it. Anyway, maybe they'll watch on the replay. So I'm going to flip you down gently so we don't fall. All right, here we go. Careful now so we don't fall. Again with, okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm not doing with this. I'm going to do, it's good. I missed the other live. That's okay. I'm going to hold this, and then I'm going to, there's a camera thing that flips over. All right, here we go. We're going to do it this way. It's not as good. But no, I can't turn the camera because then you won't be able to see. So I'm going to start with this one. It's called Butterfly Brilliance. And I don't use this one a lot, and I don't know why, because it's really nice. So you stamp it one time. It's a one stamp. You stamp it once. So, and it's really easy to color individually. And I've even used with my finger dabbers to get the colors all nice. And it has a die that you use the die to cut out once. But then it also has a whole bunch of other dies as well. So this is a sample card I made using that. And hello, Carol. Hello, Leanne. This was just color and cut one time, and these little, those are dies that come with it as well. And the "You Are Simply Fabulous" is one of my favorite sentiments, and that comes from another of my favorite sets, which is called Simply Fabulous. The font in these words is fantastic. Like, I love the words, I love the font. The flowers are okay. I've got a gazillion flowers, but I just really, 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 really love these words. So if you're looking for a nice sentiment stamp set at 50% off, there's that. Then I'm going to show you this one, which I showed you yesterday, but this is one of my favorites. I love this stamp set, and I'm so glad they came out with the dies. And again, this is the card that I showed you yesterday. That's one of my favorite cards. This gets used quite a bit. The die that goes with this stamp set is fantastic. Actually, if you don't have Sending Smiles, for 15% off, I think it would be worth your while to add this to your repertoire of stamps, because the sentiments are fantastic. So sending smiles across the miles, sending all the good luck your way, sending sunshine to brighten your day, sending love and big hugs, sending birthday wishes, sending a note of thanks, sending a card to say hello, sending comfort and strength. And of course, some of those sentiments you can just use on your own without the word sending. And I've got two samples here. I've got this one. And I think that was actually, that may have been a Monday Night Coffee and a card. And then I've got this one. So yeah, I just really, really like that set a lot. This one, Campology, does really nice masculine stamps, masculine cards. The tent and the woods go really well together. The rest of the other three things, you can't really use them with the tent and the woods because the scale's wrong, but you can use them together to make a card with that kind of random stamped in a background or something. but the woods stamp out beautifully. And here's the card that I did, and it says, wishing our paths crossed a little more often. And I had done these during the pandemic and sent them out to a few people, and I really like it. The woods turned out really great. I love those. All right, and this is a stamp set called Bottled Happiness, and this was actually one that I had gotten for free from being at an online Stampin' Up! Event last year. And I've done a bunch of cards with them, but I think some of them sold because I couldn't find them. But I still have this one that I had done in the blues. And I attempted a Tammy bow. And if those of you who don't know what Tammy bow is, search hashtag Tammy bow and you'll see what I mean. So yeah, I did those in blue. And I've done a few. I just don't know where they are. Okay, here we go. Lighthouse Point. So you've got your lighthouse. This goes on top of that. So let's say you did this in red and you put this in blue and put that over top. That would look really good, or gray with red or something. This one is the light that comes out of the lighthouse. This is like a little shoreline. This can be a shoreline or it can be sand. These can either be clouds or they can be rocks. And I'm not really sure what that is, but I think maybe just a background of some sort. And there's some really nice sentiments. Now, it's funny, I'm going to show you the card. The card actually uses the dies that go with this set, but that's the card with the dies that go with that set. But I love a good nautical theme. Janet Tates, are you watching? There's your lighthouse. Okay, this is my very favorite. Heron Habitat. I have used this one so much. Let's see, the words are nice. I love the birds. I love them so much that I actually lost the birds and rebought this set so that I could have the birds, because I needed to have the birds. I needed a complete set. So I have done, this was the 20 card class that we just did. Now this was a design that I got off the internet. And then this was a design that I did in my 20 card class the last time. And then this is one that we did using Happy Birthday Sentiment, but also using the dies to do that silhouette. So it's my favorite. This would be my number one, actually. Heron Habitat's my number one. If you don't own it, you should get it. This is my surprise, Brood for You. I got it because I had earned free stuff and I didn't know what to get, so I thought, all right, I'll get this. And I've used this so much that I can't even believe how much I've used this stamp set. It's actually come in very, very handy. So this was, I'm reaching over. Look at my arm. Isn't it beautiful? This is one of the first ones I did. So it's not my favorite, but it's pretty simple. And I enjoyed coloring with my markers on that. And then this one I did. This one was a design that I got online, and I did that at my 20 card class as well. It's got a little bit of ink mistake there because somebody dropped an ink pad on it. It wasn't Leanne. It wasn't you, Leanne. This was somebody else. And again, this was a design I got online, and I absolutely love that card so much. So yeah, that was my surprise. Honestly, I didn't think I would use it as much as I have. Okay, and then, oh no, this is the last one. Nature Prints. Very pretty. There was another stamp set that came out last year, and I can't think of the name right now, but the same kind of design. Audrey, you've got it. You know which one I mean. I can't think of it right now. But Nature's Prints, very, very beautiful. So I'll show you one card that we did at my 20 card class. So this was a swap card I got. Is her name still on there? This is by Catherine. So I love this card so much. Yeah. Then this was one I made for the In Color of the Month Club. That was the Parakeet Party. And just making like little backgrounds and flicking the marker, you know how you do. And then this one here, wanted to try a different color combination. And I just think there's a lot of things you can do with that. And you don't necessarily need the die. You can use the stamp set without the die. Like this one, none of the flowers or leaves are cut out. Same here, none of the flowers or leaves are cut out. It's just the stamp set. But yeah. So I'm going to do this now. Wow, that's a lot. So those are my top 10. Now, of course, there's many, many other stamp sets in the catalog that you may like. I will do an honorable mention, actually. I will honorable mention the sweet cherries. So there's the cherries, and then somebody, Connie Stewart, had turned them into peaches or oranges. I'm not quite sure. So that would be my honorable mention, shall we say. So my top 10 plus an honorable mention. Again, the stamp sale is 15% off. Forever Fern, yes, that is it, Audra. Audra knew. Forever Fern. So that this set is simple, is like the Forever Fern, the same kind of style. Actually, they probably look really good together. So those are my top 10. Now, maybe you have your own top 10. Maybe you have your own favorites. If you want to comment what your favorite stamp set is, I would love to read later what your favorites are. If there's anything that you would like, you know what, here, I'll take this opportunity with the 6 of you that are on here. Oh, and Bobby's here. Hi, Bobby. If there's something that you would like me to see, if you would like to see a sample of, if there's a stamp set or die or something in the catalog and you're like, I wish I knew what that looked like in real life, you can comment on here, and then next week I could show you something. Or you could send me a message and say, you should do a Facebook Live on this, and give me the subject, and I'll see if I can do that. Okay, so for those of you that came in later, for those of you that are still waiting for my other live that ended in disaster and cut short and don't know that I'm back on here, you can watch in the replay, and you can see my top 10 stamp sets from the annual catalog, not from the holiday mini, because that's a whole other... The people that come to my class, they know which ones I love. And Judy, I saw Judy. Hi, Judy. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I will go wrangle up those people that were on my last live before my disaster happened. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for my surprise live. And hopefully you like the cards, and maybe if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. All right, good night.